Welcome to this podcast from the Human Capital Institute's program called Ready, Set, Go, utilizing technology strategy to increase new hire productivity. This program was brought to you by Taleo. This podcast looks at how best companies are building websites that spark the interest of external candidates, giving them the information they need to evaluate their candidacy for openings and keep them coming back to check out more positions. This webcast was brought to you by Carolyn Slomsky, Interactive Marketing Strategist at NAS Recruitment Communications.
As the candidate diversity considerations for career sites, because you can't have one career site or one single goal action that you take through the site that's going to meet everybody's needs. We have diversity in expectations. Certainly the IT professional is going to need different information than the sales professional. Your new college grad is going to expect different things from the experienced professional. We're going to look at communication preferences. How are they using the site? What are they looking for in terms of feedback? And where are they going to get this information? Is it just your career site, or are there other extended sites that are delivering information about your brand? And then, of course, accessibility and technology. How can they stay in touch with you? What tools are you putting in place that will enable them to stay engaged, and even more importantly for you, to re-engage them? But let's also look at the diversity of the persona of the visitor. So we have the competitives. They're coming to your site with the what's in it for me factor. How will you be better than my current employer? How will my career flourish under your direction, and what new skills would I gain? We look at the methodical, who is combing through your site and through that job description to understand in detail the requirements that you've put in place, the expectations for skills, certifications, years of experience in a certain industry, and they're moving through that way. We also have the spontaneous. So do you hire people like me at your company, and do you have an opening right now? If not, am I out here? Or are you compelling me to move into a different direction where perhaps I can keep re-engaging? And then the humanistic. What is it like at your organization? What's the culture? Am I going to be happy? Who will I work with? These personas are much deeper than simply the diversity of job, family, or experience level. And what we want to remember is that a lot of the people who are coming into your site are already employed, and you need to help them make a truly compelling reason to change. This study was done by Taleo, and it reported back that 72% of corporate career website visitors are employed, and 21% of those are happily employed. As we take a look at what the additional information is that candidates are looking for on career sites, I'm often often take myself back over to staffing.org, because they do some great studies to really understand candidate expectations. In the most recent study, there was certainly a clear winner, employee feedback, what current employees say on company website. But notice right next to that, at 29%, there's another one, ex-employees' comments on blogs and social networks. You don't have to jump in right away. If we do continue to mirror retail, consider this. 60% of retailers use reviews. 55% say reviews are a priority in the coming year. This is something that you need to take with you here. If you are not currently linking candidates or encouraging them to go out and do the research on sites like this, then you need to add it into your action plan for next year and start to plan it out and vet it out. there are employees in your company who post this type of content, whether to Glassdoor or not. And you should learn who those employees are so that you can use them as champions for your employment brand message as much as you're able to empower them. Brands with the highest social media activity, this from media posts, have increased revenues by as much as 18%. So I know that we are not selling consumer goods, but we are looking for qualified applications. So it's safe to say that as you increase and as you engage with potential job seekers at a different level, especially a different level from your competition, that your application and your employment brand will get much more visibility and traffic. So it's very appropriate here on this page. Now, social networking, 60% of it is done via mobile device. Social networks are absolutely the catalyst behind the explosive growth of the mobile web. More and more people are surfing online from their mobile device, as shown in reports indicating an upward trend in the number of pages people are visiting per session and the time they're spending per session online. So as we look at what this means for you, it means that you need to consider that mobile is yet another path into your career site. So what does that look like? What does the visitor's experience look like? What can the visitor accomplish from visiting your site online too?